Hi, welcome to our interview of The Hunger Games, which is based on the best-selling series novel by Suzanne Collins. Today we are here with the director and the author, and the actors that made the movie. Unfortunately, Suzanne Collins could not be here today. She got in a fight. Here comes the director and actor. Welcome to the show. Thank you all for coming.
It's a pleasure. Thank you.
I hear you guys have just released a trailer and are about to be busy with the premiere.
Yes, it is an honor for them to pick me, the best actor they have got, to film this movie. It's an honor.
I thought being an actor in the trailer was quite fun, actually. I mean, you can do some fun stuff, and it was fun to be with Contrell. I mean, he was directing, but I'm glad he chose me to be one of the actors in the movie.
Everyone on the set had a great time. They all had such a fun time. That's what made the movie so much easier to film.
And why did you choose Peeta to be your actor?
Because he's athletic, and he reminds me a little bit of me when I was younger.
What happened to your arm, Peeta?
Well, during the filming, we had some crazy stunts we had to perform. Not that all that crazy or something like that, but I took a little bit of a falling and twisted my wrist. Kind of broke my breastplate.
Not good to hear.
No, it's not.
So how did you pick up the script for the movie?
Well, it's all a little bit of help of Suzanne Collins, which is not here. And yeah, she gave me the inspiration of coming up with the lines.
Did you have to learn anything too?
No, most of what Peeta did, I already pretty much knew. That's pretty much, I think, why Contrell picked me as be Peeta, because I could sort of fit the part already, just being myself and not having to learn new things that might have taken extra time to release the movie and trailer to show everybody.
So when you think of the theme of the story, what comes to mind?
That's a great question, actually. But the theme is don't get yourself down when you're in tough times. Like, for example, when Rue in the movie died, Candace was devastated, and she didn't give up. She persevered and promised Rue that she would win.
Have you guys read the books?
I personally have, and I thought it was amazing. I can't wait for the next movie to come out, Catching Fire, and hopefully they'll pick me as a director.
I have also read the books, and that's part of the reason that I wanted to go out for the movie, because it gave me so much inspiration, and I thought that maybe I could do what they did in the book and recreate it pretty much almost to exact as they did, to give people a good view of what it's like actually in real life, not in the book.
What is y'all's favorite book?
In the Hunger Games trilogy, or?
Yes, in the trilogy.
I personally think Hunger Games is my favorite because it's an original, and I like original books.
I'll go with Control in this one because the beginning, the first book kind of gave us an idea of what the next books in the series are gonna sort of turn out like, and it just kind of gave everything. Like, gave the plot, it gave like a good theme in the book, and it just kind of started out the whole series of the. Just kind of made it good, and kind of gave us an idea of what the other books would be.
I'd have to disagree with you guys. I think Catching Fire was my favorite.
Why do you think that?
It's just the most action, the most suspenseful. And I liked how she wrote it and the desolate island at which it took place. So let's watch this trailer you guys just released. very impressed with y'all.
Thank you.
Thanks.
So
We
what
really
are-
spent some time on it.
And how was it working with Katniss Everdeen?
It was alright. It's just sometimes she was the main character. She do a lot of stuff, and she'd sometimes get tired near the end. She'd get a little bit cranky and
Moody.
yeah, it's kind of annoying after a while.
I know what you mean.
You know, our cast members, we're like families though. Some people get to the fight. It just brushes over.
And what kind of effect did Susan Collins have on the movie?
Well, she told the story. She made up the whole storyline. So all we had to do was pretty much follow that and do the acting. She had she was like the pretty much creative mind for us, because if she wasn't there, we would have never made the movie because we wouldn't have known what to do or anything. So
She's basically the director of all of us.
And how well does the movie go along with the book?
There's some parts that could be better, but overall, it was pretty good. Pretty good.
some scenes were in the film that might have been important to some people, but they really didn't.
It's very sad that Suzanne Collins isn't here today. How did you visualize the characters developing in the story?
I really saw that they really grew as a family, and they really grew throughout the movie because they showed really good characteristics in their part, and they never showed one bit that they did not want to be there. And yeah.
And I understand you guys filmed in North Carolina. Where else did you guys film?
We also filmed in a part in the Appalachian Mountains because we really needed the space, and that seemed the best place to go because of the wild trees in the mountains.
And it was open areas, so there's more open fields and whatnot to make it look like there's not like it is today, but of what it would look like in the future with the Hunger Games. How there's only like 12 cities or districts and not a lot of towns and whatnot.
And y'all were wearing some crazy outfits. How long did it take to get ready every day?
Maybe a couple hours. It really just depends on what the scene is and what outfit you're trying to wear, because it would take a little bit longer for the girls because they had to put all the makeup on and the dresses when.
I know at one scene where the tributes all came in on the chariots, they had some crazy designs there, and that took almost 12 hours at the most to all get ready.
It'd be awful. So describe the plot of your story. How did it come along? Did it come along as you imagined?
Pretty much. I mean, Suzanne Collins had a bright idea where she wanted to go, and I think it went towards that way.
If you had one word to describe the story, what would it be?
Heroic, because when you look at what goes on throughout the games, like you see people saving each other's lives even though they don't want to die and want to be like they want to go back to their families, but they're not gonna go out there and be heartless killers and just kill everybody and just go back like nothing happened. They're gonna try to save them, so that maybe there's a chance that I don't know, they could both win by default or something like that, and you don't have to actually kill people. Don't want to feel bad.
One word I think would probably be, I'll think adventurous, because throughout the whole movie they're all in the wilderness terrain, and it just gets pretty crazy with the fireballs and the demon hounds and tracker jacker nest. It just gets crazy, and then with the climate changes that the game makers did, I think it's pretty adventurous to me.
Well, it was an honor to have y'all on the show today, and I hope y'all have good luck with the movie. And I'm sad we couldn't have Suzanne Collins here today.
It was an honor to be here with you, Smith. I was glad to be invited.
Thank you.